This is Mr. V again. In the last video we made the head of the mallet. Today we're going to make the handle, and then later in the next video we're going to go and assemble them. So new, and you've done this numerous times now. Standard INIPT create. Okay, start our sketch, choose the XY plane, and now we're going to make the handle. If you remember, the diameter of our hole is 5/8 or 0.625, so we're going to make a circle. Okay, we're going to dimension that to 0.625. Hit OK. And now we're going to extrude this. I want you to extrude it 8 inches. Okay, hit your house button so you can see that. Okay, so our handle is almost done. We do want to add a chamfer to both sides. Okay. But this time, instead of 0.125, let's make it smaller. Let's make it 0.0625. Just a small chamfer. Hit OK. And we've got that there. I'm going to go ahead and change this to the red oak natural low gloss. Same thing I made the mallet head in. Okay, so we're almost done here. This is a really short video. We've made the handle, but if you remember, we had a hole in the mallet head and it also had threads in it. We're going to put threads on here also, so it will insert into it and be like you were turning it into those threads. So this is a tool we haven't used yet. We've used hole. I want you to change that to thread. Okay, click your handle. If you notice, it puts threads all the way down. It says full length. We don't want that. Okay, we want the length to be, it comes as 1 inch. Let's change that, and I'm going to flip it. I want it up here. So hit the flip button. Okay, should be, well, I didn't do that for some reason. Okay, that's okay. We'll leave it down there. The length, let's make it the depth of our hole, 0.875. Hit apply, and now you can see that you have threads on the top. Okay, if we rotate that around, and you can see that it's threaded. Okay, so actually in this video we're just going to go ahead and assemble it as well. I want you to do a file save as. Save it as mallet handle. And don't put any spaces in there. Mallet handle. Save. Okay, so we're done with that. Since that video was so short, we're going to go ahead and do the assembly in the same video. That way I don't have to upload 3 videos. So hit new. This time I want you to click English. And now we're going to do a standard inch IAM. This is a standard assembly. Hit create. Okay, and this may be the first assembly for some of you, and this is where we actually go and put things together. Okay, if you notice, it says sometimes when you log on it's going to say place from content center. We don't want that. Okay, when you do that, it lets you put a lot of screws and different things in there. We may do that later. They have a lot of different parts inside there, but click this little down arrow here and you just want to change it to place. Okay, and this brings up your documents. Make sure you find your folder. Okay, the first thing we want to put in is the mallet head. If you click it, it brings up a preview. Hit open. Okay, and right now I'm moving it around. I'm going to click it. Okay, and I still have another one. I don't want that other one, so right click, hit OK, and you can move this around a little bit. Move it kind of down to the left, and we're using Inventor 2015. Nothing is grounded yet, so I want you to right click and choose grounded. Now that mallet head won't move around. The first thing, or the main component you're going to insert parts into, it's a really good idea to go ahead and ground it. Okay, so the mallet head's in there. Let's place the handle. Okay, and the way we've saved it, they should be right above each other, and that's the reason we name them that way. Make sure your preview's right, hit open, okay? And we're going to put the mallet handle in. We only need one, and then right click and hit OK. So now we want to move this, okay? You've done constraints before with the flush and things like that when we did the when you did some of the basic lessons. So hit constrain, and this time I want you to choose insert, okay? You want the center of this hole, make sure it shows the bottom and has that line going through the middle. Click that, and then the center of this handle, click that, and when you do an assembly and go through and do a constrain, it should make a sound, okay? And mine did that. I don't know if you could hear it. Then hit apply, close this out, and now we have our assembled mallet. Okay, I'm going to unground this. Let's see if it'll let me. Yeah, I don't think it will. But you can see it lets me spin that around a little bit, but it's not coming out. I can't move it up or down, which is a good thing. So it's in there. That's your assembled mallet. So let's do a file, save as. And now you're not saving an IPT file, so all your part files don't pop up. This is a .iem, an assembly file. So just name it mallet complete and hit save. And that's the mallet, okay, and that's an assembly file. Pretty cool, some of the stuff you can do with this. We will look further and do a lot more assemblies. Until next time, have a good day.